Good evening. I'm Andrea Nakano. In the past 5 minutes, BART resumed normal service through the Transbay Tube after a day full of delays. It had been single tracking through the tube since early this morning after a power problem stopped the train in its tracks below the bay.
This was the scene inside the disabled BART train just after 7 Friday morning. About a couple hundred people in the dark for an hour and a half, many frightened and frustrated.
Upset, angry, because it didn't make a lot of sense, but you know, who knows, it's BART, you know, when it happens every once in a while.
So things that we can't control, so once that happens, you know, I was, anxiety and all that stuff. I was pacing back and forth, cussing up a storm in my head and everything. But the BART operators, they did a great job as far as calming us down and everything.
BART had trains running on a single track inside the tube throughout the day, causing a ripple effect. Only 34 trains in service out of the usual 55, shutting down the red and green lines. Platforms were packed, and some of the passengers that were able to get on board faced delays of 30 minutes.
There's a lot of disruptions on this train network. It happens a lot of the time.
It's scary and doesn't make me want to not ride BART, but it certainly doesn't make me, excited about it.
BART says Friday's issue was an electrical problem and not a mechanical one that caused a service disruption on Sunday. Spokesperson Jim Allison says a portion of the track that failed was last updated in 2015.
We'll be going back and, looking at everything that took place this morning. And we certainly understand that many people had an unpleasant and uncomfortable experience.
The BART meltdown below the bay also impacted commuters above it. The Bay Bridge Toll Plaza was jammed most of the evening with traffic into San Francisco.